my beautiful fire signs. I'm Dr. Leona Mercury. Welcome, welcome. I've got Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo piles all ready for you. You know I am a Vedic astrologer and a Vedic tarot reader. I'm located in New Orleans, so I have this beautiful little voodoo doll right here. I do have ancestors that are in one of the oldest cemeteries in New Orleans. And you know, it's kind of like hallowed ground in a way. So today I've got this candle burning. You should always light a lamp or a candle for ancestors to acknowledge them. This voodoo doll is, by the way, for tranquility. It comes from Marie Laveau's shop on Bourbon Street. And this beautiful candle right here is made by Louisiana artists. And it's got the fleur-de-lis for New Orleans here. And it's actually available. It's called New Orleans. It's called Orleans tea is really the scent, and it's just really beautiful. And this is made by Louisiana artists. It's available at the Flirty Girl. You can get that online. FLEURTY, like fleur de lis, Flirty Girl. So they do have these online as well. I got mine in the shop on Chatra Street. I can even tell you the date. Yeah, I love these. These are like great gifts too, and the smell is just beautiful. So beautiful. Let's see, I'm gonna let each of it, oh, it's really smoking up. All right, my beautiful fire signs, I'm gonna cleanse the energy here, because you know, you know I'm a psychic medium, and let's just do the air. I'm going to cleanse your space again. I'm just going to keep cleansing my little voodoo doll. Myself, as always. I got a lot of smoke on me. I sit here. This is my office where I do my day job. And I'll have people coming in and they'll be like, what's that smell? I'm like, it's sage. It's just the sage. I'm going to take Leo's pile and Saggy, your pile. I'm taking it off the board for the moment. I'm going to get started with Aries. Today we're going to get started with Aries. And Aries, my beautiful Aries, you have this wonderful pre-shuffled. Because I do it 108 times, if you're new to the channel, I'm wearing Rudraksh beads today. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, the reason why I'm doing this today is because it's a very auspicious day. It's a once a year day for Vedic readers and for anybody who comes from Tamil, but also anywhere from India. This day is called Mohini Ekadashi, and Mohini Ekadashi has to do with the moon cycles. And of course, we have the blood moon coming up, the lunar eclipse coming up, and Mohini Ekadashi happens once a year. It is a day between, for us in the States, between March 11th and March 13th, Friday the 13th, that's right, where you can actually reverse bad karma by doing this fast and doing a number of other things. I'm going to give you a Vedic remedy as I'm doing the cards. I'm going to start pulling cards for you, my beautiful Aries. The first card is the moon. We have that full moon coming up. But one of the things that anybody who's watching this, you guys can do is put a piece of yellow cloth or fabric, and it can be like a flag, you know, like if you want to support Ukraine, it can be like the Ukrainian flag has like a lot of yellow on it. It can be something like that. You know, New Orleans has got yellow fleur-de-lis, the city flag. So, you know, it can be something like that if you want, but put it in the northeast corner of your home, all right? Outside, like I said, like a little flag if you want, or you can just sort of take a strip of yellow fabric and put it on the windowsill. It's going to help you. This Mohini, this auspicious date. This has to do with Vishnu actually, and Vishnu is like, he's kind of LGBTQIA, like 15,000 years ago. He's androgynous, so he puts on an avatar that's female. He can become female or male. And the Mohini aspect is the feminine aspect. So yeah, pretty cool, right? I think it's amazingly cool. So what I've got going on so far is that the moon is here. So this is telling me that starting Monday or the 16th, you really need to, there's something you're not seeing also, something that you need to heal, or something that came at you from an angle you didn't know about, my beautiful Aries. You're trying to heal this, and it has to do with the delay. This delay has been coming up like a sense of like poverty, like lack of money. This has been coming up for you in your readings. So it looks like this King of Swords is here to clear the air. And I think that that's going to be happening sometime after this full moon for you. Yeah, so this is Saturnian energy. This is something you really want to have happen. And Saturn goes retrograde on June 4th, the day after Mercury goes direct. So this Mercury retrograde might be tough on my beautiful Aries. I think that you've already been feeling that energy for a few weeks now. But you're going to be having a wish fulfillment come through for you. It's right here. Something you want with all your heart, it is going to happen. And I am using Salviadora's Quiche deck, which is a predictor deck. So if Salviadora's Quiche deck says that after the full moon, because the full moon's here, and then after that, the healing card is here. After the full moon, there's going to be healing, and it's going to be healing whatever is delaying you. This is also a return on your investment, and you might be getting, actually, I'm seeing this for some of you out there, you might be getting a tax return, because my King of Swords is a tax man, and that might help you. That might be money is, I think, your wish fulfillment right now. Now we got some backwards action here with this Page of Swords. We go from a king to a page. That's like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. So you might be feeling that energy, my beautiful Aries out there. I also see some of you out there, someone's obsessed with you. They might be stalking you. I think you know who I'm talking about too. Justice, you might have to get police involved. But yeah, you might have to, like, you know, nip that one in the bud, whatever's going on there for you. And then look at this. Happiness is coming in. Justice for the waiting, for the stuff that's happening, that's been going on for my beautiful Aries at all levels. Happiness is coming in for you. And guess what, Aries? In Vedic astrology, which is what I do, of course, the sun in your chart represents not just happiness, but it also represents billions. So depending on what else is in the house that the sun is in your particular chart, the sun, of course, rules Leo, and Leo is the 5th house, which is the house of past life luck. You can also look to the 5th house to see if you're born female and you're the person that carries babies. You can see your children there as well. That's one of the places you can see children. There's a few places in Vedic astrology. So, the bottom of the deck, someone's saying that. I'm glad whoever out there is asking. Thank you, because I did forget. The bottom of the deck is Plutonian energy, the Tower. So what I'm seeing here, by the way, I wanted to mention this too. I'm seeing 4 and 7. I keep seeing that in my readings. If you've been watching, you know what I'm talking about. So I've been looking it up because I just couldn't, it was driving me kind of a little bit, we'll just say it was making me a little anxious, okay? So I looked it up, and the 31st of July, there's a massive conjunction between Mars, Uranus, as well as the north node of the moon. So this is happening in the summer. Jupiter goes retrograde on July 28th, a few days before this major event. This event is life-changing, okay? So my beautiful Aries, this is here in your reading, all right? So please, 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 it's life-changing stuff with Saturn going retrograde and Jupiter being retrograde, and Neptune will be retrograde as well at the end of June, and Pluto is retrograde this whole time. So even though Mercury will be direct on June 3rd, Mercury is sort of the least of our worries. I'm just going to say that day is a day of endings. You might be getting some massive, like, earth-shattering change happening that day. And because it's here in your chart and you are a sun sign, my beautiful Aries, please be careful. This doesn't mean bad things are coming. This just means transformation is coming. Pluto. So that's going direct in the beginning of October. Saturn goes direct toward on October 22nd, I believe. And then Mars on October 30th goes retrograde. So this is all connected to the planetary movements happening this year. I can't believe it's 10 minutes, 27 seconds. And I haven't even pulled your card. Here you go. The Outlaw. This is your oracle card to help clarify this energy reading from my beautiful Aries. You might be, I don't think this means you're necessarily doing some things that are not 100% legal, but if you are, be careful with this King of Swords. There's also this Page of Swords. It means that somebody knows. Somebody's watching, somebody knows, okay? So the Outlaw is here for you. Remember, Aries, you have sun in your, you're a sun sign, so you have some influence. You're a cardinal sign, so you're the heir of fire, which is good. That's a very good placement. So you can rise above. You can rise above. I have like a really good friend who's an Aries, and I have a couple of really good friends, actually, a lot of them. I love all fire signs. Aries especially is great. Saggies, my beautiful Sagittarius, Leos, love you all so much. This is a 3 and a 4. This is progress. So there is going to be progress. We can see that here also. Miss Heidi is saying that you have a guardian angel. I do think there are people here for you. I am trying to hold that down and back because I'm going to try to release it on that day that I'm going to do an event, which is the St. John's Day, right around that summer solstice, to honor Marie Laveau. Her shop on Bourbon Street is where you can get one of these guys, and then Chartres Street is where you can get this candle. I'm not being paid for that, by the way. That's just to help local peeps that I really care about. 3 and 4, we all have our angels to love and to guide us through both joy and challenge. They stand by our side. So my beautiful Aries, you are being protected and guided. You have the sun and the moon here. So between the full moon and, frankly, early August, I really think you should be careful between July 28th and August 2nd. Like, don't plan any major trips. Don't do anything. I would say stay in your house, but I don't want to scare anybody. Uranus is one of the planets in Vedic astrology that is connected to something in the North Node. Rahu is known for sudden changes. So Uranus is the planet of change, and Rahu is the North Node, and it's a destiny node, and it brings in sudden change. And so Mars being part of that conjunction, as we all know, Mars represents war. Mars can be accidents, like Saturn is broken bones, and Saturn will be retrograde as well. And your luck, which is Jupiter, that's everybody's luck planet, expansion, growth, that will be retrograde a few days before. Dreams will be retrograde as well. Neptune, the planet of dreams, will be retrograde as well. So we need to be super careful. I do realize I don't think I scried for you. I'm going to do that, put these aside. Aries, this has taken me a long time. That's because I am fasting, and this is late. I usually do this early in the morning, but there's going to be some construction going on outside my door in the morning, and there's going to be all kinds of noise, I understand. So everybody knows what I do. They know I'm doing this now in my neighborhood, so they're so supportive. It's so great. So this does look like we're heading toward the star. I love it. All right. It did kind of also point a little toward the King of Cups, but the scry landed on the star. So keep the faith is the message I'm getting from that, my beautiful Aries. You do have guardian angels on your side. Miss Heidi is an angel herself. She passed away in 2019, a real psychic medium. And she happened to make these beautiful oracle cards, and she has been communicating with me to be included, to support what I'm doing, and to support everybody else. Because if she were here, she would be doing this. I think that might be part of why I decided to do it as well. No, it definitely is. All right, so now I'm going to go to Saggy, my beautiful Saggies out there. You know I love you, Sagittarius. Woohoo! All right, look at the Fool on the bottom of the deck. The Fool this is a great transition because for me as a reader, the Fool represents Aries energy. So going from Aries into Saggy and seeing the Fool there, this is really pretty good. I couldn't have planned it. I can't make that up. So we got the moon to start for Aries. And guess what, Saggy? You got some moon energy here with the Three of Cups. So we've got Cancerian energy coming out like crazy. We've also got this Two of Wands, all right? So I'm sensing some of you might be golfers looking forward to some golf season. Perhaps some of you might be working at a golf course. I'm seeing a few things come out. This is the Devil card, Capricorn energy, Saturn going retrograde again on June 4th, the day right after Mercury goes direct. And look at that, right on cue, Seven of Swords. So this looks like right now I'm seeing getting together with somebody like in a casual way. You might be meeting up with somebody, Saggy. If you're not in a committed partnership, or even if you are, no judgment on my end. Sex positive. All right, so don't judge me. I won't judge you if you don't judge me. No, I won't judge anybody regardless of how you think or feel. Truly, we can only ever control our own thoughts, feelings, and subsequent actions, and that's the truth of it. So it does look like you might be casually meeting up with somebody, so it's not serious. And this could kind of be outside of something that you're in with this Three of Cups. It could also just be like flirting. I kind of sense that because it's like a Two of Wands right after that. So it's not like you're, jumping into bed with somebody, but you might be flirting. And there could be something about this getting together. Again, Cancerian energy here, so be very careful. You also are the water of fire, my beautiful Sagittarians. So this is connected to the moon, is connected to you, very much so. So I'm seeing this as some self-sabotaging energy, and it does look like you might be trying to distance yourself from that kind of toxicity as well. Yep, you're cutting it right out. And you know what? For my beautiful Saggies out there, this is the Queen of Swords. Can you see the child underneath her? So there's always a child that comes through in my readings for Sagittarians. There can be more than one, but this is one particular child that comes through in every single reading. It is a girl child, and she is letting her mama know she is supporting her. She's there, she's around her, and loves her, and sees her as beautiful, as magical, in fact. And so it does look like you're going to be cutting out some self-sabotaging behavior. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling so much love right now coming from this card. Wow, this is just beautiful, positive energy. And of course, there's Saggies out there going, what about me? What about, oh my God, my ancestors card is coming out. This is my cue from the other side that they're here, which came out right after I said that. So Saggy, yeah, you okay, what about me? I see a brother coming through for someone. I see, I don't know if it's a younger brother, but maybe, I don't know. Then we got Lover's card, Gemini energy here. That is Mercury energy, Mercury going retrograde. Is there a problem with communication? Someone's trying to communicate with you guys. Oh my God, what? Why right now? I'm trying to do an energy reading. It's like midnight. All right, well, there's a little bit of backwards energy here, my beautiful Sagittarians. So really tap into your intuition. There's a lot of cups here on the board, and I feel like, Three of Cups, Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, you've got a lot going on, and with water. So now we've got some Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So it does look like you're going to be getting a job offer, I think. We've been seeing that abundance coming in through work for some of you. You're getting a lot of work or getting the job of your dreams. That's coming through again here in this energy reading for Mohini Ekadashi. Okay, that's all about abundance and clearing karma. and it does look like for Aries, that's going to be happening between the full moon. And again, everybody be careful of that July 31 date, because I keep seeing 4s and 7s, 7s and 4s, and you'll hear it if you look through all my readings. It just keeps coming through. And now I know why. Because it's a warning about the Uranus North Node and Mars, or Rahu and Mars conjunction happening on the 31st, which, by the way, anybody born on the 31st, which is like J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter, to name just a few, there's a lot of people born that day. It's called the Day of the Living Human Portrait. So people born that day, have some compassion for them, because they have been through the ringer. It's actually part of their destiny to come in and experience everything that humanity is. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Did you know that? Now you've learned something new, if you didn't know that already. Yep, so the bottom of the deck is the Fool card. That's Aries energy for my beautiful Sagittarius. It's an opportunity, and I can see that looks like an opportunity with money, with work. It's your wish fulfillment. I do see a grandfather for some of you. I forgot I was going to circle back to that. Aries, I'm not ignoring you at all, and your people are just as beautiful and wonderful. But this child comes through so strong. And that butterfly, by the way, that reminds me of my own child that I also lost. So, yeah, that's why I'm able to do some of these things. Okay, so I was about to start off again with another reading, but let's do the scrying. You know, part of Mohini Ekadashi is the fasting, and you don't have to fast if it's not good for you. You don't have to, but of course, I'm a human being, and I've got some karma I'd like to reverse, right? No, oops, you're kind of going crazy. Oh, come on. Ancestors are here. Happy family. Lots of love. Saggy, you've got a lot of love around you in all forms and all varieties. Let's pull one of these cards for you, one of the oracle cards to help clarify this energy reading. The Revolutionary, you're going to be doing something new and different. That's coming through. This is fire here. This is also about an idea. I have been seeing creative ideas coming through for you. Some of you may be writers. That's sort of how I translate that, but you could also be artists. Something creative. You might be doing something in a very new way. Some of you might be patenting a new idea is also coming through. Heidi is prompting me. Keep it going, she's saying. A robin's arrival signals new growth and rebirth. A message from heaven to loved ones on earth. Ugh. I mean, I got the 10 of Cups, I got this Queen of Swords, and these messages coming in. Yeah, I also see, like, I see a lot of you are good parents, and I see, like, many of you have children. So that's coming in for me, Sagittarius. It always comes in, that one particular person always comes in, okay? But there's also always a grandfather that comes in, but I don't know if that matters to somebody. And I have been seeing this. I think it's a brother. I think they might have been younger. For some of you, I can see an older brother as well. So why is this space here? What is that space? 3 of Swords. All right, Leos, you might be dealing with some pain, and that might be why you're holding back. 4 of Cups. This is I know what it's called too. I used this when I did an energy reading. It's the Archeon Tarot deck, and it's by Tim Lance, and I really like the artwork here. So the bottom of the deck is that 4 of Cups holding back. That's also, apathy. So you might just be feeling a little numb right now, my beautiful Leos. The moon is coming out. All right, everybody, all my fire signs, you're witnessing this. So the moon came out for Aries, then a Cancer. So that's Cancer. Cancer came out again. 3 of Cups, the very first card. We keep getting the moon, okay? Things that mean the moon. So fire signs, let's all pay attention. The moon is here, and this actually looks just like Vishnu, which is what we're doing here with Mohini Ekadashi. So this is exactly, we are where we're supposed to be, everybody. That's kind of beautiful energy. 18 is also life. It's about life coming forward. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful card. And then the Justice card is here. So I'm seeing Libra energy, Venus energy. I'm seeing the Moon, Venus. Look for this in your chart. King of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups. Wow, wow, wow. All right. It does look like... what is this? Is making me think of the planetary movements, okay? So I do think some of you out there, my beautiful Leos, you're going to be dealing with a contract. Seventh house is Libra, and that deals with contracts, real estate. Some of you could be buying. I think in the last reading, some of you might be thinking about buying, like investing in like income property or something like that for some of you out there. There could be something about a contract. This is it. Thank you. There's something about a contract that you might not see. You are gonna get some abundance from this if this is resonating for you. But we got some backwards energy, and this Knight of Swords. There was like a Page of Swords that came out here. Some Stalker energy is here. This is there's someone here that doesn't have like the best of intentions towards you. Here's a Seven of Cups. There was a 7 that came out, I think, for Saggy. 2 of Wands. 7 of Swords, another 7. So now that we're getting into miracles in relationships, but this is about, I think this is about intellectual property for some of you out there. Very specific to say that. But I also see the date, July 27th. July 31 came out for Aries. So Jupiter goes retrograde on July 28th. So this is a warning. You might be getting a contract toward the end of July for some of my beautiful Leos out there. You will have to keep me posted. But sometime between the full moon on the 16th of May and the end of July, now we're getting the King of Swords. Okay. We've got this King of Swords. And I sense this guy is... Be careful of this guy, whoever he might be to you. I'm sensing he's an agent. He's a boss. King of Swords for me is the tax man. The tax man cometh, okay? So I don't know what this means for you, but something's coming in, and that Uranus, North Node, and Mars energy, that conjunction at the end of July on July 31st, be real careful. Someone's watching you, Leo. Talk about obsessive energy. There could be a Virgo here. I'm sensing that for you. I'm also sensing 9th house energy, which is house of good fortune, but it's also second spouses. I'm seeing LGBTQIA again, which is completely perfect for a Mohini Ekadashi, and the High Priestess is here. So you might have a sense about somebody, like an agent, like a boss. Maybe it's an ex. You might just have a sense that an ex is coming through or will be coming forward. You know how you have that like unfinished business kind of feeling, and you might not want to really see them ever again. But like, you know that you'll hear from them. In my experience, exes always come back. They especially the narcissists, they want to... Oh my gosh, 4 of Swords came through. I just opened the middle of the deck. All right, now it's something else. Why did that happen? I don't know. Well, I'm seeing some swords here. A lot of swords for my beautiful Leos. This is just about being in your head, and this is a lot of mental work. So if you aren't already doing this, I recommend thinking about going to a therapist, maybe a life coach. I also really love doing Reiki. Like I do distance Reiki every single month, at least once a month, sometimes twice a month if necessary. Reiki is something that's used in over 800 hospitals worldwide, everyone. It's something that's used at Dana-Farber, Johns Hopkins. So however you might feel about energy work, it's used to help people who are going through things like cancer treatment. So I might be including my personal Reiki person for everybody if you want, doing the distance Reiki, so it's nice and safe during COVID. There's no hands that actually touch you during Reiki, or at least there shouldn't be. I'll put it that way. All right, I'm going to scribe for my beautiful Leos here. Let's see. Leo, Leo, Leo. You guys never disappoint. I love you all so much, my beautiful Leos. I'm sensing it's right over here, Leo. Yeah, you're going to be the King of Pentacles. You're getting a contract. It's going to be a good contract with a knight and a king here. But I do want to warn you guys about this person. Use your intuition. I do see a lot of backwards energy, okay? Not a little, a lot, especially with Seven of Cups. Seven of Swords, I think that's the second one that came out in this collective energy reading for my fire signs, all right? So hopefully y'all are watching it. I know it's long, actually. I apologize for that because it's way too long, I think. But use your intuition. Let's see, what does the Oracle deck have for my beautiful Leos? The Magi. Yeah, you're manifesting. You're manifesting this. I think it's a contract for some of you. I really do. I also, of course, Justice can also be divorced, so there may be levels to this because it's a general collective reading. Some of you might be in a situation where you're ending a legal partnership, or a legal partnership is going to bring you a marriage. Maybe there's a marriage, there's something coming that you don't see, and I think it does have to do with your abundance. This is the King of Pentacles with the Knight, backwards energy. Seven of Cups, kind of Seven of Cups, by the way, is called debauchery in the Thoth deck. So having lots of choices, as one of my very favorite readers says, being spoiled for choices, perhaps. But Two of Wands to me means that there's going to be some distance here. This is a partnership. I think this is a business partnership. I think you're going to choose to have this business partnership, but you're keeping this person at a distance. You're whoever it is, if it's a business partner, an agent, a boss, there's someone here on the deck, and I think it's this King of Swords, okay? I think I see you, my beautiful Leos, as this King of Pentacles. Remember, gender is fluid. The High Priestess is here to tell you to absolutely listen to your intuition about whoever it is that's coming in, okay? Whether it's love or money. Always listen to your intuition. And what does Heidi say? For my beautiful Leos, we have a 3-9 here, and the 3-9 is for the Clares. Now, if you have Irish heritage, County Clare is in Southern Ireland, and there's a legend and mythology about the Clares. It's a circle of it's fairies or elves. They're the same. It's just a difference in language that started in the Middle Ages. I don't know if it was like Chaucer or somebody that used the word fairy for elf. They came up with a new word for it, basically based on another, it comes from somewhere else. So this is what Miss Heidi says. As your psychic and intuitive gifts come to the fore, heed your inner voice if you're looking to learn more. The number is 39, 3 and 9. That becomes a 12. 12 is a call to service, a call to action. High Priestess for me is also like helping others as well. Knowing what to say, knowing what to do. If you want to really have brand new start in your karma, like we're talking about here for Mohini Ekadashi, you definitely want to do things to help others. You can do that through donating, through helping animals. Helping to feed animals in particular is really important. And helping other people as much as you can. Bringing tranquility and peace to others. Trying our best to guide people using the gifts that we have. So hopefully some of you out there, this is really resonating for you. I'm feeling the sense of joy coming from this reading, my beautiful fire signs. So thank you for giving me the opportunity, and thank you for following my YouTube channel. I appreciate you all so much. You can follow me on Instagram @LeonaMercury. Go to my website, leonamercury.com, And I'm also, of course, on Patreon, and that's where you can find exclusively right now extended readings. I do know that some of you want to just have your own reading available, and I'll be working on that. I think that will be coming after the event I'm going to do for Midsummer for the St. John's Festival, and that'll be between June 23rd and June 24th, very likely. So I love you all so very much. I'm going to end here, my beautiful fire signs. Until we meet again next week, please be safe. Enjoy that full moon. Take a look at the blood moon readings I put up for all of you. The extendeds are up. I think there's 4 signs where the extendeds haven't made it up yet, but it's all coming, okay? Love you all so much. Bye now.